Time now for this hour's car review. I had a chance to drive the 2025 Toyota 4Runner. Final assembly location, Taharan, Aichi, Japan.
All right.
Available trim levels, there are 9 of them,
Cool.
including variants of the TRD, which has the most of them.
Mm-hmm.
SR5, Limited, Platinum, and Trail Hunter, which is a new trim level. 4-wheel drive Limited is what I had. This is a standard SUV, in other words, body on frame, and we were going to call this a mid-size SUV. Seats 5. Now, it can come with a third row, which this one did. I don't know why. They've squeezed it back there, but I guess somebody wants it. This is the 6th generation, but that third row, by the way, is going to cost you $1,500 extra.
Oh, boy.
3rd generation, all new for 2025. The new skin on it still retains the 4Runner look, but it's more muscular, a little more edgy than the older model. 3-part grille includes a skid plate down low in the version that I had. Bigger wheel options add a sophisticated street look to this. Modern tail lights bookend the large tailgate with a sunshade over the rear window. What I liked about it, the new look, was 16 years in the making, and we hope that you enjoy it, and so do they. What could use improvement? There are too many trim levels. I think that they need to whack some of those away. It's just too many. And I understand why they do it, because they bundle all of these things together and they come up with all the trim levels, but it's too confusing. Is it worth it? I don't know, because problem is when you have this particular trim level, then you say, but I want that. Well, that's extra. Now, if you want, you can have that and that with a bunch of other stuff for the next trim level. And it just keeps on going and going and going. That's just my opinion.
That's
Interior
true.
highlights. Homework is needed for its multifunction 4-wheel drive system. I didn't try it. It has lots of adjustments. Listen, this is an off-road vehicle, and let's not forget that. Who takes them off-road? No one that I know that owns one. My son-in-law owns one, and he's never been off-road with it. Phone charger is up underneath the dash in front of the console. I figured that this is a perfect place for it. It's kind of a no man's land up there. You just kind of slide the thing up there. It's got an automatic charger, the whole 9 yards.
Yep.
It's perfect. Upper trims get classy leather appointments, and I mean nice looking. Optional huge infotainment screen that I had. It's a bump up from the standard one, and even the 7-incher that I think that is on the standard 4Runner. That it's plenty big, but if you want a great big one like a Tesla, well, you can get it. Easy operation, however. Cargo room adequate without the third row up, needless to say. What I liked about it, the ruggedness of the interior really stands out. So you're not going to, it's not a sissy mobile. Okay. You're buying an off-roader. It's going to look like an off-roader on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Third row's a no-go for me. Engine, no more V6. 2.4-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, 278 horsepower. It's fine. 317 pound-feet of torque, 8-speed automatic transmission. It'll tow 3 tons.
Wow.
So it's got to be stout, right? Mileage ratings, 20 in the city, 24 in the highway, 21 for a combined. I got 20 over 437 miles. What I liked, the Turbo 4 works well. And I'm not a huge fan, generally speaking, of turbocharged 4-cylinders, but this one does work well. Well, that's Toyota. What do you think?
Peppy.
Yeah. Ride and handling, what I liked about it, it's a nice cross between on and off-road compliance. What could use improvement? Optional air ride suspension. If you're going to get one of those high-end ones, hey, let's go all the way.
Right.
Let's do it on air ride. Base trim price, $57,400. That's base trim price, $57,400. Price is tested $62,625, but you can get in one, the 2-wheel drive model, no bells and whistles, $41,270. Competitors, the Jeep Wrangler starts at $32,095. Ford Bronco, $38,995, which is probably its closest competitor. And the Chevy Tahoe, because GM does not have anything really that competes in this class. The Chevy Tahoe, $58,550. There is no midsize from GM.
Then they go up from there drastically.
Yeah. And that's my review of the 2025 all new from the ground up Toyota 4Runner.
And they're probably selling a Google amount of them.
I'm sure,
Yeah.
because once you get in one of those things, it's really hard to get out
Yeah.
of, because they're nice, and but nobody takes them off
Bajillion
road
of
that I know of anyway.